Hey guys, Tedward here for Winding Road Magazine. Today we're looking at a 2016 Volkswagen GTI. The owner, who is PTSRS on Instagram, very big in the paint to sample community with Porsche. He's outfitted his car with the Pretoria wheels from the Golf R and the Cherry Tails, which is kind of like the Euro LED spec taillights. You can compare that against the standard car. Just a little more crisp, definitely more expensive looking, that's for sure. And in addition to these other mods, he's also done the Clubsport exhaust, which is the bargain of a century, really. We'll talk about that when we're driving it. But this night blue metallic is a subtle and tasteful color. Will, you said this car was equipped with dynamic chassis control?
Yes.
What does that do?
So in the regular GTI, you have the option of a normal mode, and you have a sport mode, which tightens up the suspension a little bit and tightens the steering. But with the DCC, you get the comfort mode as well, which is, according to our friend Zach, without the DCC, the comfort mode is a little softer suspension, absorbs the bumps a little better. So you have with the DCC the comfort, normal, sport, and individual, where you can mix and match.
Try not to approach our police friend with too much tenacity.
So right now it's in sport.
So it's in sport mode right now?
It's an individual mode for the chassis control, but the transmission, it's in the sport setting. It's the S mode. So that's why it's holding the gears a little longer. So
I do like that DSG tends to put the car where it needs to be, and that's where you start to see the progress that Volkswagen made over time, because it didn't always used to be like that. I also like that Volkswagen's creep. My DCT transmission in my M3 doesn't creep. If I lift off the brake, it doesn't go forward. I have to give it a little throttle so the clutches engage.
very cool.
This is a lot more drivable in traffic. So if I move over, now I'm in
manual mode.
Manual mode, okay. And I got little paddles back here.
Yes.
Clubsport exhaust sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I usually keep it in manual mode if I really want to hear the Clubsport exhaust.
It pops.
Yeah, because you can really time it then.
always respect the cyclists. But that doesn't mean you should go head on into traffic while you're doing it. I find myself shifting just for the pops.
Yeah, I do that too.
This car really feels like I'm cheating. It's way quicker than you'd think. Oops. I keep thinking my high beams are on. They're not. You have great headlights. That's why I keep pulling them back like, oh, I need to turn these off. It's been a while since I've driven a Volkswagen. This is capable.
This one also has a limited slip diff from the performance package. So when you were taking it around the corner, not sure if you felt it.
I mean, it wasn't trying to spin it inside. I'd have to compare it back to back, but
Yeah.
I mean, it feels planted. It feels like I can really stand in that throttle and I'm not going to lose the front end. And I'll have to watch the video, but I don't think I saw any traction control lights coming on. I wasn't at its limits. It had more to give.
Yeah.
Go back to drive mode, which I guess is sport mode. How do you not have it in sport mode?
Just give it a nudge to. That's good.
Oh, it's like
A lower nudge. Yeah.
What section tires are on this? They must be at least 235s.
Yep. So the GTI comes stock with 225 18s, but this one, since I got the wheels from the Golf R, it comes with a 235 35 19s.
Okay, yeah, so very skinny sidewalls and and it's a square setup, it's 235 all around?
Yes.
Man, this is planted. I've watched GTIs take roads in front of me, behind me, while I'm driving the M3 or other cars, and I'm always shocked at its ability to keep up or find speed in corners that I would be too nervous to accelerate out of, maybe with traction off in a rear-wheel drive car. This thing has a lot of torque for a little guy, and it can pull itself out of a corner with ease. I find myself just wanting to play with this exhaust though.
Go for it.
Now, you told me that this exhaust was a steal. I'm surprised you're the only one I know that's put the Clubsport exhaust on their car. Where did you find it? And if you don't mind me asking, what you paid for it?
Sure. So I actually I was always looking for the next OEM Plus upgrade. So I would go on the VW Vortex or the Golf Mark 7 forums, and then some person found that you could actually order these mufflers from the Clubsport S off a website called cars245.co.uk, and it's really the OEM part. And then one person, was brave enough to actually try it out and order it, and then fitted it, and it all worked fine, and then posted some videos, and then once the videos got up and people were just clamoring all over it, that's when people really started to order them, including myself. And so I paid around, so before shipping it's $270 or so, and then there's another $130 in shipping because it actually is shipped from Latvia. I guess that's where they put all the spare
I guess there's a warehouse in Latvia.
There's a part shelf there. So
thank you to our Latvian viewers.
Exactly. So we have in total about 400 US shipped for these, and I think I'm not trying to go for something too loud, and so I think I've really found the perfect setup for that.
So for well under $500, you managed to get a killer exhaust upgrade for this car.
Yeah, I mean,
that's made for this car.
Yeah, no, this is I'm really happy with it.
Well, thank you, Will, for bringing the GTI with the Clubsport exhaust out. I really like your car. This is a lot of fun. You can hurt a lot of egos with this car.
No, this was really fun too. I rarely push this car to its limits, so even that run, that was really fun. Even from the passenger side, I enjoyed that. So it's good.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment if you feel so compelled. I'm Tedward. This is PTSRS. Thanks for watching.
Bro, I get so nervous when things are being recorded.